Hey, it's Jon Hotchkiss. I'm the host of Be Less Stupid, and I'm on the campus of UCLA in Westwood, California, for a big Bernie Sanders rally.
I'm proud to be here with you today because I believe from the bottom of my heart that if we're going to create an economy that works for all of us and not just the 1%, we're going to have to grow the union work movement, and workers are going to have to stand up and fight back. Thank you very much.
Quick story. Right after Bernie announced his candidacy in 2015, a woman in my neighborhood hosted a fundraiser that Bernie would appear at.
My state and all over this country, people are working 2, 3 jobs to cobble together an income.
I liked Bernie. He was the mayor of Burlington, Vermont during the years that I was in college. I was excited that a guy that I knew, sort of, was running for the president. So, before I left for the fundraiser, I wrote a check for $200. Before the event was over, the few hundred people in attendance were encouraged to leave their donations at a table over on the other side. I put my check in an envelope, and I handed it over. It was the first time that I had ever donated money to a political candidate. 2 weeks later, I got a letter from Bernie Sanders. The letter said that he was very appreciative of my donation, but it had to be returned because the check was written from my corporate account and not my personal account. The letter said that his campaign was not accepting any money from corporate donations. And at that moment, I said to myself, sweet, I just got $200 in the mail. Well, that end, this is my guy. This guy cares about the things that I care about. And more so than anything else, this guy's got integrity. I voted for him in the primary, and I was disappointed that he wasn't the nominee.
The good news is that all across this country, we're seeing workers beginning to fight back. We're seeing teachers in so-called red states standing up and fighting for a decent education for their kids.
Only now, here's the thing. Thanks to Bernie's remarkable and relentless drumbeat in support of liberal ideas, many of those ideas are now back in vogue. They're the backbone of the Democratic Party's agenda. Only now, he's not the only one who supports equality for all. Criminal justice reform, legalizing marijuana, getting corporate money out of politics, Medicare for all, a path to citizenship for immigrants, and an increase in the minimum wage. These are things that Elizabeth Warren believes, and Beto O'Rourke, and Amy Klobuchar, and Cory Booker, and Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris. There's only now one question that Democrats have to ask themselves. Seriously, what the fuck is the deal with goat yoga? It is no wonder that Trump's base hates us. Well, that end, who has the magical mix of charisma, moxie, political savvy, and liberal ideas to vanquish not just the worst president in American history, but perhaps the worst person in American history? And look, math is on our side. Hillary got 3 million more popular votes than Trump did, and the Democrats got 10 million more votes than the GOP did in the midterms. However, Trump fights dirty. He plans to show up at a gunfight with a nuclear warhead. But it's actually some of the Democrats that worry me most. Because as you know, Democrats never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. And the thing I worry about most, that the most progressive members of the Democratic Party are an easy target for Fox News and Breitbart. Even worse, the most progressive members of the Democratic Party could be as toxic to mainstream Democrats as the Tea Party was to the GOP. I'll have a lot more on this particular subject in the coming weeks. It's the thing that I think is the most important issue that Democrats face on the road to kicking Donald Trump in the goddamn fucking ass. For Be Less Stupid, I'm the host, Jon Hotchkiss.